Hey everyone, welcome to the Superhuman Prospecting Quick Calls demo. I'm going to give you a quick tour of what it's like underneath the hood using our service here before you make a decision to get calling to generate leads and appointments for your business. Again, I'm Ryan. I'm the CEO founder. I started the company back in 2017. We had a passion and knack for cold calling and saw its purpose to build trust in the marketplace, even in a digital world. So we started off writing scripts, doing consulting, and people said, hey, we like what you're doing, but we actually don't want to do the calls ourselves. So could you do it for us? And that's how it began. So as of 2024, we are a 45-person team. And the greatest part is that they're all USA based, US American accented team members. About 25 of those team members are these SDRs or sales development reps who do the work on your behalf, and all under our house, under our payroll. The remaining 20 do one of two things: either give you a better experience through reporting, account management, strategy, additional services, or drive the performance of those sales development reps here. So, to give you a little insight into our team, we're not just any USA based team members. The active employees here have been here an average of a year and a half, and that's growing. Some of our best team members have been here for 5 years. So we make a career out of this, not just a churn and burn dial house, if you will. We actually have a career path and an opportunity for them to earn more incentives based upon their performance, which is always what we're trying to drive. In terms of what we offer with our quick call service, it's just these two here: the list building and the calling. So we can build a list for you with quality data from mobile numbers, direct and company numbers. And we can also make those calls with customized scripts, messaging, and training to make sure that we understand your product service knowledge the best and then apply it to our method. So the way that we build lists is through B2B contact databases, AI and LinkedIn web scrapers, and manual research. You'll fill out a form in the very beginning of our relationship to help us understand your target client profile, and then we will build that list and you'll always approve it for accuracy. In terms of our calling, this is our expertise. We are a team full of those who follow our cold call method. So this is what makes us different as well, is that we don't know of anybody else who has a comprehensive cold calling methodology that covers philosophy to strategy to values to frameworks. Okay, this is what makes us unique, because we actually have a method that our team must follow when they're on the calls with your prospects. So that way there's certain checkpoints throughout a call. And if we generate a lead, it actually goes through a human-powered quality assurance gate where it's reviewed, all of the notes are looked at to make sure they hit our minimum requirements. And then also, if the recording is available, they'll listen to it to ensure that all of the components are hit that we require as part of our method. So think of a scientific framework based upon the last 7 years of learning cold calling in the 21st century, using your product service knowledge meshed in with that. And then we allow our team to use their personality and authenticity to deliver that message in a way that's going to resonate with your prospects. In terms of our process, what happens is you choose your calls and your list. You'll go to the Quick Calls site, all right? And you can scroll down to where it says Get Started. And this will open you up to a payments page, and you can choose either just the calls, starting at 250 dials for your first month, as well as 100 contacts to call on. So think of it: 250 call activities for 100 contacts. It's about 2.5 rounds of calling per contact. Anytime we would reach somebody, we'll close out that contact and move that over to you, and we'll make the remaining dials on the remaining contacts. Now, you do not have to do a list through us. You can actually remove this, okay? And if you give us a list of 100, there's no additional charge. We don't have to build that list, and we can get started maybe a little bit quicker if you provide us those 100 contacts. If you'd like to do more, you can always add 100. You can always add a certain number of dials here, and that will add on to the top. You're just going to want to give us more contacts to call. So just think of that. number of call activities applied to a certain number of contacts throughout a 4-week period. 2 to 6 weeks is what we say, but generally speaking, a 4-week period. So once you pick that out, you're going to make your first payment after you look at the terms and conditions, which we can review. We send a kickoff email with a list of instructions and forms for you to fill out so that we can understand your business from a sales perspective. You're going to fill out a value discovery form. And if you did choose our marketing list function, you're going to choose this marketing list add-on as well, where you can fill this out with the criteria that we need. We're going to jump on a kickoff call. You're going to be assigned an account manager, and they're going to walk through with you a bunch of questions to learn about your business, right? When you were founded, what's your address? What are you trying to accomplish by the end of the call, right? Next step tiers, and then also go through that form that you filled out with the marketing list requirements to identify really the objective nature of your market, whether that's the industry type, company size, job titles, things of that nature, and even a suppression list of companies that we shouldn't build. You can submit that, and we'll review this at this meeting. We'll then go through the value props to discover the features, benefits, accolades, pain points, those types of things that help us understand your business from a sales perspective so that we can write the messaging the best way possible. Think of it in the value discovery form as filling out the ingredients of your company, the description, the pain points, features, benefits, accolades, qualifying questions, things those that nature. And we'll fill that out into a script framework customized for you based upon your target persona. And you will always approve that messaging before we train our team. And you can always send us any other collateral as well. So once our team is up and trained, we begin calling. We are a manual sales dialing company. So we do not use robo-dialers, auto-dialers, or agent-assisted calls. We use manual sales dials to really extract the most out of every single opportunity and never leave a stone unturned. What does that mean? A lot of other companies use sales dialers that make 50 to 200 calls an hour. You're blazing through dials, you're showing up as spam likely, and people are hanging up on you, and you're not having those quality conversations with a very specific market that we are reaching out to you for. So what we want to do is make sure that we're getting the most out of every call. We're going to wait 2 minutes on the phone if no one's answering to make sure that we're giving ourselves the opportunity to talk to someone. We are going to go through phone trees, secretary conversations to make sure that we are optimizing every single call activity, since that's what we're charging for, and get those highest rate conversions. So you have the person's name and everything over here. We can set the meeting up through this Calendly. So you'll give us a Calendly, and that way, we can pick out a time. An invite goes to the prospect, an invite goes to you instantly, but that's not the only way that you receive the information. We will also have this form that our SDRs need to fill out in order for them to get credit for this lead. So you see value added on the call. What value did they add? Qualifying questions, type of appointment, right? All of these different items need to be filled out in order for them to get credit, as well as 10-word minimum color commentary notes based upon what happened. Once that is resulted in save, it goes to a live tracker that you're going to get 24/7 access to that gives you data on every single call and notes. So we're super transparent with that. And you can see all of the appointments, warms, nurtures, and not interested in here as well. Because just as much as I'm interested in learning why people wanted to go with us, I also want to know why they didn't. So it gives me the opportunity to look in and see why at every single one of these notes. It then formulates into this live scorecard that you'll have access to. This had 750 calls, 92 conversations, 11 nurtures, 7 warms, and 10 appointment meetings. And even with this service, we offer a free complimentary confirmation call service. So a day before the meeting, we can set up or some calls to ensure that they can make it and reschedule. If they can't, it has drastically increased our show rates by having these confirmation calls. All right. So we rinse and repeat that process on a monthly basis. You'll also receive an email into your inbox that looks like this. So you have the Calendly that's right to your inbox instantly. You have the call tracker that has everything listed, as well as this email that goes to your inbox with everything here. And so at the end of the day, we're going to rinse and repeat that process, refine the campaign as we go using our 4-pillar strategy of product relevance, target market accuracy, messaging strength, and SDR fit to then improve upon those results on a monthly basis as we build your outsource team. All right. So that is the quick call service. Use the website to click around and find yourself through the Get Started page. They're simple month-to-month agreements, cancel anytime, and you can use us as your USA-based cold call service that uses the only cold calling methodology on the planet, and we're excited to be your partner. Thanks for joining. Hope to get working for you soon.